Is your real estate license about to expire? Or need some guidance to get you inspired? You need to call Capri. She has the fire. Courses engaging and very unique. You need to get your CE with Capri.
Get your CE with Capri. Get your CE with Capri.
She's offering an education with a twist I guarantee you don't want to miss. From financial literacy, marketing, entrepreneurship, and CEs, she will even send you to Hawaii.
Get your CE with Capri. Get your CE with Capri.
Visit getyourcewithcapri.com.
What's going on? What's going on, DFW? This is your girl. Let me turn this music down because you know why? Copyright infringement. So I'm going to turn it down. I was listening to my little pop hits for 2020, well, for 2000. All right. I want to discuss today a topic titled, oh, look at my hair looking crazy, you guys. Bear with me. I'm not good with all the makeup and hair products and stuff. I'm blessed that I went to school and got an education, because if I had to depend on being in fashion, I would be broke. All righty. We want to discuss fortune in the follow-up. Yes. Fortune. Look at me. For some reason, it look crazy on there, but I guess it's okay. You're probably like, Capri, we don't care about your hat. Just say what you got to say so we can move forward. Okay. Fortune in the follow-up, you guys. If you don't know who I am your favorite professor in the DFW, shall I say the state of Texas? Capri Trevilion. Capri Trevilion. That's my name. And I want to let you know that I am here to provide guidance, support, advice, my Rolodex to, most importantly, our Trevillionaires and to the community. We can go in more in detail what are Trevillionaires a little bit later. I'll show you a little video for that. But for today, I want to discuss fortune in the follow-up. And the reason being is we're going to have a PD, a professional development. I'm going to eat because this is going to keep it real. My marketing consultant, y'all already know who that is, got on me and said, Capri, just be you. Here you go. I'm just being me. I love to eat. So, fortune in the follow-up, you guys. We have a PD, a professional development that is coming up in June. We're going to open up our think tanks for the community. And this could be for anyone. You do not have to be a realtor to leverage some of our content. Let's put that out there. That's why it's titled Education with a Twist, because we do more than just real estate education or training or consulting. So let's look at it like this. Fortune, money, and the follow-up, meaning previous clients that you want to stay in contact with so that you can stay on the top of their mind. How often are you doing that? Or are you doing it at all? A few questions I want to ask you. How are you doing it? For those of you that are partaking into this tactic or strategy, how are you following up with them? How often are you following up with them? When do you follow up with them? Is there like a frequency? And what are you saying? Kind of like who, what, when, where, how, and why. Remember the 5 whys and then the how? That might be elementary school. However, it still applies. It's applicable. And today, I don't care if you have a trucking firm, a janitorial service, a real estate business, let's think, insurance company. You could be a notary. I don't care what line of work you're in. You still need to follow up with past clients, current clients, and prospective clients. Key word is clients. You need to know the difference between a customer and a client. But that's something we can discuss when you attend the course. And when is it? Let me see. When is that course? It will be June 5th on Zoom. June 5th on Zoom. Myself and my marketing, my nails too. Look at me. I'm all over the place. Y'all probably like, that girl must have ADHD or something. No, I don't, that I know of. I don't think I was diagnosed with it. I'm trying to stay focused. However, the famous Stephen Thomas, he is going to come on board and educate you guys on how to create a fortune through the follow-up. Okay. There's tools that you must utilize to do this. You can't just say, oh, well, who I need to call today? You know, we all have these $1,000 phones, but they're not putting a lot of money in our pocket when it comes to the follow-up. This is instant, where we actually texting, emailing, maybe a FaceTime quickly or whatever. However, how do you follow up with your clients? And what are you saying to your clients to keep them in tune with you? At one point in time, there was over 200,000 realtors in the state of Texas. Okay. I don't like to quote statistics and stuff. There's always going to be some smart ass. That's not accurate. So that's why I'm like, don't come on here for that, because you're going to get your feelings hurt. All right, Stephen. I hope this body's real as you want. You better tell me how to slow it down and keep it up. However, it's always going to be somebody that want to push the envelope and try to critique everything you say. Don't come on here for that. What we're on here for is to educate, empower, and to assist one another and become a unit, not to beat people's spirits up, bring them down, and always try to find something to say. But more importantly, lie. I'm going to go on that one. Lie on people just to make yourself look better. So let's get back to the topic at hand. We want you to start following up with your clients, because there's a plethora of clients that will call me, right? Maybe because they're saying, I'm thinking about selling. And I'm going to say, well, how did you hear about me? They're going to tell me. And naturally, if they say, well, I used another realtor back in the day, and, here I am. Well, is there a reason why you're not contacting them as opposed to myself? I would love to work with you, Mr. Joe Schmuck, but I just want to make sure that we're on the same page and I know what your actual goals are and see if I can assist you, because there is going to be some documentation that you must sign to retain my services. And once you sign those, you're going to be locked into an agreement. So you see how I code switch really quick? Yeah, that's when I'm actually talking to a client. However, you need to be on the same page. A lot of people will call me midway when they're about making a decision, or some will call while they're in a process of looking for homes, right? Buyers and sellers. So what that means is you're calling me, but you've used another realtor in the past. Why aren't you going back to that realtor that helped you get into that home that you've only owned for maybe 5 or 7 years? That is questionable for me. Now, I see if someone was in a home for about 20 years, 10 years, and downsizing, maybe, empty nesters, whatever the case may be. Okay, I'll give them a little grace. However, if you've been in this home less than 10 years and you've forgotten who your realtor is, or you're just like, I haven't heard from her. I don't even know if she's still in the business. Her name was Joe Schmuck, or Jackie Schmuck, and I don't even know how to find her. That's not good. That's not good at all. I love pickles too. I know I'm not pregnant. I already know some people thinking. However, keep in mind, you need to stay abreast. We have some amazing software, a plethora of options for you guys to utilize. But more importantly, if you're not using technology, this advanced technology and AI, the AI bots and all this good stuff, Stephen, I'm sorry, I don't remember the names of the topics or whatever, the names of these tools. I just know they work. So you need to find some kind of way to leverage or learn how to use these tools so you can be abreast of what's going on in the industry, meaning, hey, this is what's going on in the industry and I need to use the tools for that. Or this is the tool I want to use and this is how I can apply it in this particular circumstance. That's what I mean by that. There's not a one size fit all. Sometimes you may have to have several different tools. Not for me though. My marketing consultant really got on me for like 2 years. I'm not going to be very transparent. He got in my ass. He was like, look, Capri, I keep telling you. He's very nice about it, but I knew what he wanted to say. The nice side of him was like, you had a devil and the angel on your shoulders. So probably the angel was saying, well, Capri, if you utilize this software, I'm telling you, it'll be a lot easier on you, save a lot of money. And I'm like, okay, I'll look into it. Me being me, one ear, not the other, right? Being naive, shall I say. And then that devil which one was the devil on the shoulder? This girl ain't listening. I done told her ass 2 years ago to stop messing around with five, six different platforms, because you're spending $40 a month here, $2.99 a year here. You get them going $12.99 for this when you can get it all in one platform, Capri. But I didn't listen. And the reason why I'm sharing this, because I want you to know, sometimes the professor can be wrong, and there is room for growth with all of us in our business. You will never stop learning in any business that you have. That's why we have something called continuing education. So all governing agencies generally will ask you to take continuing education courses before you renew your license. Got it? So that's what that means. They're hoping that you can be updated. Look at me messing with my hair. They're hoping that you can be updated on what's prevalent in the industry. Maybe something has changed, or making sure that you understand these are the legalities that you need to stay within these boundaries for these legalities. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not an attorney, but y'all got the gist of it. Okay, so where I'm going is Fortune in the follow-up. I've been applying it and I'm speaking from experience. If you want to be able to take at least 10 different twos, put them all in one for a nominal or a fraction of the cost. And I know personally, if I have to, I will go and do a screenshot of all the fees that I paid for these different twos. And then now you're going to just see a side-by-side comparison on this is what I was paying. And when I started listening to my marketing consultant, now this is what I am paying, which is a fraction. And you know what? I love it. I took 2 weeks off. I said, you know what, marketing consultant, you know who you are, Steve. I'm about to sit here and learn this. I'm going to try it. And when I get to a brick wall, I'm going to call you. That's me. You don't have to be like that. That's me. I just have it embedded in me. I will always try to learn certain components of my business. Heaven forbid, if Steven is sick, if Steven or marketing consultant, Steven is sick, Steven is busy, I still want to be able to know how to operate this system. And that's what he's going to show you. He's going to show you how to follow up with these clients, right? So that you can be on the top of their brain when a need does arise, such as, let's just say we have a Trevillionaire. Her name is Nikisha Papillion. I love her last name because it rhymes with my Trevillon. Nikisha Pavilion. Shout out to you, baby girl. She is working with VA, Veteran Administration for veterans. Her goal is to provide the resources for veterans. She has a private Facebook group, right? And within that Facebook group, she's dropping all the detailed information on different products, tools, services that the veterans can tap into and align themselves with. And what that means is they do not have to go to the VA administration and sit and wait for 2 hours to speak to someone. They don't have to worry about someone saying, we'll get back with you. She is the contact for that. So I was going to say HNIC, but I can't. But she is the contact for that. That's a perfect example. We're going to use her as an example. So what that means is now she's creating an actual community for her niche, her target market. She identified her target audience. She identified her niche. So now when she speaks, she's speaking intelligently. So now when those VAs attend her events, right, because she has specialty events for them, the veterans, now when she's gathering their contact information, she's going to place them into our CRM, right? Remember the one I said I'm paying about 10 fees? The one fee now, she's going to paste them into this marketing CRM for us. It does everything. It does auto. I'm not going to say, y'all have to attend to the class and see, but it does everything. Stevie's going to be like, why are you telling me everything? Now they ain't going to 10. Okay, I'm just going to say 2 things. It does auto posts for you. Like right now, all the stuff that I'm posting, Steven's stuff is doing it for me. Another one, I got rid of Calendly. You know what? Steven's platform has all of that for me. So that's all I'm going to say. So don't tell him I snitched and told too much. But let me get back to it. So Nikisha has the platform. So now what Nikisha's going to do is gather all this data, right? Compile her information. She's going to upload it into the platform. Now she's going to have AI bots talking to them where she's probably asleep. Literally, the AI bot can talk to them. And I know you guys have all experienced this. She can have auto posts. She can have campaigns going instantly. She can create landing pages. Oh my gosh, it's so much she can do. I don't want to go too much into it. However, the beautiful part about it is now she may have met someone in where we are in May. She may have met someone in February, right? She may have forgot Joe. Let's say his name is Joe Schmuck. She may have forgotten Joe Schmuck, forgot all about him. But she can go into her CRM. She can have all the critical information about him in there in reference to kids, dogs, when he served. Does he have his DD-214? Which branch did he serve in? What was his ranking? That is so you can cultivate relationships, you guys. If you do not have a relationship or a rapport with your prospects or your past clients, get out of the business. Y'all need to just go to Walmart and become a what you do, Jose? Be a greeter at Walmart. That's what you need to do, because you just out here passing out cards and not following up. You're going to be like a hamster in the wheel. You're going to have to consistently doing it, right? So we need to make sure you know how to create a fortune in that follow-up. Now, a fortune may be money, right? It can constitute peace, time, energy, because now the software is going to do everything for you. It's not like back in the day, you guys, where we have to literally pick up the phone and cold call. If you're still cold calling, you have an issue as well. No more cold calling. I need to see you on our class or in our class June 5th. Is it the 5th? Yeah, June 5th on Zoom. I should have put the flyer up here. But June 5th on Zoom, it's called Fortune in the Follow-Up. And this is what I need you guys to do. I need you to download our mobile app so that you can register. It is free. Download the mobile app so you can register. So Stephen, our marketing guru, I just call him marketing guru. Forget consultant. Stephen, your new name is MG, OGMG, old school gangster marketing guru. OGMG. I done gave him a new name. He gonna be like, what the hell, Capri? Toya, I'm gonna text you and see and get approval from you and see if it's okay. OGMG. That's Stephen Thomas's new name, y'all, when it comes to this marketing. He actually helped majority of our trillionaires with getting their marketing up to speed. If you're not a trillionaire, you better look into it. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet. If you want to learn how to tap into the fortune in your follow-up, we have a free PD, which is called Professional Development. This is not a CE course. Don't worry about you being late. If you can't attend, now that's when you need to become a trillionaire. So let's just say you can't attend the class. I'm going to give you an option. Here you go. Sneak peek really quick.
Are you frustrated because you keep missing real estate training? Do you need to review information from a previous course? Does a lack of funds prohibit you from attending training? If you answered yes to any of these questions, no worries. Truvillion Academy offers 5X On Demand, which will give you access to unlimited courses and more for only $40 per month. Let's take a sneak peek at our 5X On Demand courses. First, you must visit our website or download the mobile app. We have professional development courses that cover the intricacies of working with sellers and buyers. We also offer marketing and branding, financial literacy, real estate training, and entrepreneurship courses. As you can see, you can access the course at your leisure, and new courses are added every month. 5X On Demand is ready for you. Do not miss another course due to scheduling conflicts or lack of funds. Sign up for 5X On Demand and gain access to unlimited courses, daily news, resources, private community, VIP events, and private think tanks. Wow, are you seeing all of these courses? Truvillion Academy is truly offering an education with a twist. Download our mobile app and sign up for 5X On Demand now. No more missing classes due to scheduling conflicts, lack of funds, or no time. Access unlimited courses anywhere and anytime for only $40 per month. Download our mobile app for access now. Are you?
All right, you guys. If you cannot make it on, what day is that again? June 5th. If you don't know it now, you know it now. If you cannot make it on June 5th, make sure you sign up to become a trillionaire. That way you can get access to myself, such as a bonus broker. You cannot come on board with my brokerage firm. I am not sponsoring realtors. However, I would love to be a bonus broker. I don't like step broker because I don't like the term stepchild or any of that. So if you are interested and you need assistance in reference to marketing, contracts, whatever the case may be, shadowing. Hey, like Nikisha, I'm actually working with her to put on her events. I'm more so her private consultant for business development. I'm more than just a real estate broker, you guys. There's a lot to it. And you're going to learn a little bit more about Capri Truvillion throughout the course of these videos. But there you have it. I want to see you guys on June 5th. Zoom. Download the mobile app so that you can attend the course, so you can learn how to get fortune in your follow-up. See you guys soon. My goal was 20 minutes and I'm 19:41 minutes. So I got about an extra 20 seconds. I wish y'all could comment. I don't know how to do the comments or the private chats. I got Stephen, OGMG, I need some help with this live stuff again. You know how you got to do a little bit training with me at a time. It's called chunking now. I might need an IEP. All the educators know what I'm talking about. Deuces. See y'all soon.
Is your real estate license about to expire? Or need some guidance to get you inspired? You need to call Capri. She has the fire. Courses engaging and very unique. You need to get your CE with Capri.
Get your CE with Capri. Get your CE with Capri.
She's offering an education with a twist. I guarantee you don't want to miss. From financial literacy, marketing, entrepreneurship, and CEs, she will even send you to Hawaii.
Get your CE with Capri. Get your CE with Capri.
Visit getyourcewithcapri.com.